Well, I've been out doing my own thing for a while. I wonder what's going on YouTube.
That's happening.
If you are aware, there's been a wave of YouTubers who hold right-wing ideologies who've been making really horribly made video essays. However, there have been other YouTubers coming in to tell these people that they're idiots. And honestly, I think that's well appreciated. However, they only really seem to go for a select few of these right-wing retards, right? So, now the real question is, well...
Now what?
I mean, that does seem like a reasonable thing to ask, right? Like, what do we do now? I mean, seriously, there are so much worse YouTubers out there to the point where, like, you gotta ask that at some point in time. You can't just go around talking about the same YouTubers over and over and over again. But regardless, I feel like it's important to introduce who these people are who destroyed a lot of these right-wing retards. So, let's begin, shall we? First person I would like to introduce is the Birdman, who's the most popular out of the group. And yes, he's the one that I'm most familiar with. And in all honesty, like I said before, I have massive respect for him, and same can be said with the other people here, but I feel like some constructive criticism is warranted, so yeah, moving on. Other YouTubers who also do this thing where they go after right-wing retards would be HighCHD and SK, both of which I also have respect for. However, I'm not as familiar with their content as the Birdman, so yeah. Another content creator that also does this same thing where they go after right-wing grifters would be AirrickDebunks. While I'm not really as familiar with his content, at the same time, I can somewhat get the gist of what he's trying to do pretty easily, so yeah. I'm still gonna bring this issue up about everyone that I noticed, so let's just get right into it now that I've introduced the main four. Look, I'm just gonna be honest. I appreciate what these people do. I think it's good that they're going after these right-wing retards. However, something that needs to be brought up is the fact that they only ever respond to these people when they talk about superhero movies. And not only that, but it's always the same few people, usually the most popular out of the grifters, right? And in all honesty, I'm just gonna have to say it, I feel like, well, yes, this is good. At the same time, I don't feel like it's enough. Like, outside of superhero movies, we also have these right-wing grifters doing the same shit when it comes to, movies that aren't about superheroes. Like, say, for example, stuff like The Matrix, right? I've been hearing for years about how, oh, The Matrix is apparently about men's issues and it's this right-wing masterpiece and all this nonsense in these stupid fucking video essays. I hate it, right? But the thing about it is that these people have never addressed that. They only ever talk about superhero movies. And honestly, I'm just gonna have to say it straight up. Superhero movies are not under attack. Yeah, I get it. There was once a time during, like, around the period of, like, Marvel Phase 4 where you could say that it was, and same thing for early Phase 5. But after Deadpool and Wolverine, I feel like people have started to, kind of grow more accustomed to superhero movies again and start to appreciate them. Are there still gonna be people who talk shit about them? Yes, there are. Do these people really have an impact on what they say anymore? No! No, they really don't! Right? Like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Like, having the entire discussion behind the new Superman movie be about the fucking Snyder cult and how retarded they are. Like, yes, I agree, they're retarded. They're not gonna do anything. The movie's still probably gonna do bangers at the box office. So, like, honestly, I really don't see why you guys are still talking about these idiots when there are much worse idiots that are way more deserving to be talked about. Outside of American cinema, we also have a lot of the stuff going on in anime, right? You think that the grifters who talk about Western cinema are bad? Oh, believe me, you haven't seen nothing. I've seen people grift about anime so bad that it's gotten people fucking killed. Like, there's been doxings, swattings, like, crazy shit that hasn't even happened with right wing grifters. I mean, yeah, like, well, okay, these are also right wing grifters too, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Now, when it comes to, the shit with the Western media right wing grifters, with them, the worst that they've ever gotten to was like the shit with Gamergate. And you know what? Fine. But all the stuff that happens with the anime grifters, it's like Gamergate times a billion. Here's a major situation that I think might get you on board going after right wing grifters who harass and even do other bad things to people who just enjoy anime. There's this one person on YouTube by the name of Chibi Reviews, right? And this person got fucking doxxed and had their dead brother's grave fucking vandalized. His account got hacked by fucking right wing retards and was posting illicit content, and he got his fucking social security number leaked, and obviously he got fucking death threats, but not only the death threats he was receiving was online, but also happened via phone calls. So, yes, like, this person was literally going through all of this shit just for enjoying a TV show. That is fucked up. Hell, I've even dealt with my own fair share of harassment for enjoying anime myself, too. My favorite TV show of all time is Fooly Cooly, and I've been getting harassed for that for a long time. One person in particular that I've already made a video about who's did this to me before in the past was someone by the name of Funky Hobo, right? And this fucking person, well, yes, he didn't do stuff as bad as the people who attacked Chibi Reviews. He still did some pretty heinous shit to me that really fucked with me on a fucking psychological level. Like, honestly, I feel like that these people need to get their fucking just desserts. Like, we gotta move on past, these mainstream grifters who talk about superhero movies and talk about some of the real serious shit. Because if we don't do anything about this soon, then some really bad stuff is gonna happen to innocent people, and I don't want that. Especially if it involves anything bad happening to me or anyone who I'm friends with. So, yeah.